Hey, Jason Tushman back here with episode 41 of Spot On Patient Acquisition. We're going to finish up with our final part of our three-part series on how to compete in a commoditized market. Today we're going to talk about customer experience. Now this becomes a little bit of a theoretical discussion, but I think is something that absolutely every practice out there today needs to consider given the heavy amount of competition that you're involved with. One of the best examples of customer experience and how you can utilize that in a commoditized market to progress your business farther than your competition is Starbucks, okay? Coffee is one of the oldest commodities that this country has. Starbucks revolutionized it with the customer experience. When you walk into Starbucks, it's a different environment. When you walk into Starbucks, the music makes an impact to you. The dim lighting makes an impact to you. The taste of the coffee and the heat of it makes an impact to you. And you reward yourself with that. You're willing to pay a premium. That's how your practice needs to be. That's what the patient engagement experience and the customer experience needs to be at your practice. So that's what we're going to talk about today and how to map it out. So, customer experience. First, as we talked about in regards to volume in the first part of this series, you need to segment your customers based on profitability, okay? Once you have them segmented, then you want to really understand what are the needs of that segment so I can drive more of those people into my practice, not just through my marketing, but through the customer experience. So segment customers based on profitability and understand their needs. Talk to those customers, ask them questions, and get the feedback that you need to understand your customer experience that you want to map. Based on your segments, okay, you want to map the journey or the customer experience through your facility. From the point that they walk into the facility, that they check in at the front desk, go to a consultation room, speak with you as the practice owner, and check out. That experience needs to be mapped out. And it needs to be mapped out by segment, okay? So you're rewarding the experience. The third part is you have to obviously go in and create that experience, okay? Simple things like the bottle of water, simple things like a specific checkout for one person versus another based on what they've done. All of these things need to be tactically applied and essentially staged in your facility to create the right customer experience. And then once you've got this done, obviously, as we always know and discuss, measure it, okay? Measure the impact, measure the process, and measure what happens to those segments so that you can optimize the process on a continuous basis. Now, your experience, okay, needs to consider four things as you develop it. And remember, this is something that always evolves. It's not something that you develop one time and then it never changes. So on a continuous basis, once you have this experience mapped out, think to yourself, is it desirable? It's desirable if I understand the needs of my customers by segment, okay? Is it different, okay? Are they gonna get a better experience getting Botox or getting braces at your facility versus somebody else's because it's a different experience? Is it gonna mean something to them? Is it gonna resonate with them, okay? Is it defensible? Is it something that's very hard to replicate, all right? This is not a copycat business situation, okay? Can you create an experience that's defensible so that when people think about a $10 difference or a $100 difference in a product or service, they're going to come back to you because they want that experience that they know they can't get anywhere else? And most importantly, okay, most importantly, is it rewarding to the customer? Think about Starbucks, okay? When somebody goes in there, they feel like they deserve that coffee from Starbucks, which is why they're willing to pay the premium. So is it rewarding to your customers to come to your facility and continue to come back despite the fact that you may charge a little bit higher price, okay? So this is the end of our series on how to deal in a commoditized environment. Again, volume, efficiency, customer experience. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, all we ask is that you send it along to your peers to help spread the information. As always, thank you for your time and attention. Have a great day.